Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed, you like fast life, you like the traffic thunder.
Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Oh, I don't have a background. Hold on one second. Pop. Make it look nice. How you guys doing on today? I hope you're having a... Oh, I don't have my... There we go. We need some light. There we go. I hope you guys are doing well. I am feeling good on this morning. I got some good sleep last night. Yeah. I hope you guys are doing well. Who's in the building? Inspire. Kwame, what is your suggestion for darkness under or around the eyes? You better come through with these questions, Inspire. We're going to get to it in just a second. I understand that is not this is not medical advice. You better go ahead and come with the disclaimer. You know, I love Inspire. She gives me life. CBBJ, how you doing, Queen? Thank you for joining. Hey, cousins. What's up, Meet the Whitakers? What's going on? Cupcakes is in the building. You and these dang on pictures. Grand Rising and welcome to Morning Vibes, aka Kwame's fans only. Hilarious. Hey, mommy, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Good morning, Inspire. Yes, everybody live about it. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Do a quick share if you can. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already, please, and subscribe from wherever you're watching. If you're watching on Pyro Media Network, or if you're watching on my YouTube, or anywhere, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Grand Rising and blessings to you guys all. Hold on one second. I am drinking this mushroom coffee. I'm not naming the brand because they didn't pay me. And so yeah. But I wanted to answer really quickly Inspire's question. They said, Kwame, what is your suggestion for darkness under or around the eyes, especially coming from eye strain due to extensive reading, studying, or irregular sleep patterns? It's a very good question. And yes, this is not medical advice. I am not a esthetician or a dermatologist, but I am a skincare enthusiast. So I will do my best. Now, I always tell people there's a couple of things before, because everybody always advises eye cream and all this stuff to cool, and sometimes they'll take spoons and put it under the eye. That's quick fixes, right? That's not a permanent solution to fixing that. But what I have told people and what I highly recommend is to make sure that you're drinking more water. And sleep is very much important. That's really where a lot of the stress comes from. Also, I don't have it in front of me, but if you work around a lot of computers like I do, I am in front of the computer for most of the day. And I'm on my cell phone, I'm on tablets, different types of screens that give off blue light. And so blue light has been known through studies to cause eye strain and eye fatigue. That can also mess up your sleep patterns. And so what I have done, and you can get this on Amazon, they're super cheap. You can get them for like 3-4 in a pack for like $10-15. And they're really, really cheap. But you can get these blue light blocking glasses. You can get them in multiple colors. You may have seen me on Pyro Power Hour with different types of glasses. That's what they are. They're not prescription, because I just don't need prescriptions. I'm blessed to have 20/20 vision. Or is it 20/30? I don't know. One of my eyes is a little off, but I recommend that you make sure that you get sleep, definitely lots of water, and then you can do the topical stuff of adding like eye creams and different types of eye creams. I have multiple eye creams that I use, but try to do them during the day, or if you're using retinols or a retinoid in some way, shape, or form at night, use them to kind of help sensitive areas. So, but eye creams are not going to be, they help if you're doing the other things, like everything is internal first, right? We have to make sure that we're ingesting, lots of water. We're doing a lot of, hey, Dr. Ho, so greetings from the wonderful world of educating high schoolers. Sorry, I'm just sliding back into my office. Hey, y'all, no worries. You're never late. Make sure you teach these our future. So thank you for all that you do, King. But yes, eye creams, you can use them. Really, you don't need eye creams. They're just fancy versions of moisturizer. So if you have moisturizer, you can just use them there. I do not recommend. Also, people like to rub under their eyes and like when they wake up and stuff like that. That's actually your eyes are very, very sensitive. I hope you aren't blinded by them show. But yeah, your eyes are very, very sensitive. So make sure that you are not make sure that you are not rubbing your eyes too hard. It's really just taking care of your skin, keeping your skin hydrated. And like I said, getting sleep. If you're having sleep issues, you need to talk to a doctor about that to see, what's going on. Maybe you're eating something that's keeping you up. Maybe I know one of the things that kept me up was the times that I was drinking coffee. I was drinking like 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day. And I noticed that when I stopped drinking coffee, or switch to like teas, and then I didn't do a lot of caffeinated stuff after 12 p.m. for me, it helped my sleep pattern as well. But again, one of the major things for me, I noticed that is those blue light blocking glasses that block a lot of the blue light that are coming. And also I do on the screen, like I can't, and unfortunately for me, I have to watch, or I can't really adjust, because I know that there's like blue light adjusters on certain computers. Unfortunately, you can't. For me, I do a lot of video production, so I have to see things in true color, and so I have to take my glasses off sometimes, or I have semi blockers. So it's just, there's a couple of things that I have to do, but those don't always work. Those adjusters on the laptop, so that's why I got those glasses. So I noticed that since me, I have it's adjusted my sleep pattern. I've noticed I've slept better. I go to sleep faster. So yeah, I'm going in with my trusty fat water for Fenty Skin. I always start off with, obviously, once my skin is hydrated or still wet, I go in with that to start the process. Kwame, when you clean your face, do you use a towel or just your hands? When you say clean, you mean like when you're talking about drying my like when I'm washing it? No problem, Inspired. Thank you. Are you saying when I'm washing it, like when I'm drying it off, or when I'm actually cleaning it? Because there's a couple of things that I do. If you're asking if when I'm cleansing my skin, there's a couple of things I do. When I'm ready to exfoliate. Oh, okay, got it. So when I'm exfoliating in the shower, I usually do that once or twice a week. I try not to do it more than twice. I even sometimes I try to do it no more than once a week. When I'm exfoliating and it's not a chemical exfoliation and I'm just doing a physical exfoliation, I have these micro. I'll do a nighttime routine. I need to do a nighttime routine video for you guys. Nesty, you can't text me right now. I'm on the show. But what do you call it? I usually do there's like these little towels. They're not towels, they're like, they fit on my fingers, and then I just use them to kind of scrub, but they're not hard at all. They're like micro fiber towelettes or whatever. I got them from Fenty actually when I was I ordered them, and actually I was ordering another product, but it came with it, and I use those. But when I'm not doing a exfoliation, I typically just use my hands and I rub everything in. And there's a whole process that I do, and I'll do a cleansing video on that, or a cleansing routine video on what I do. So, but yes, I just finished that. Put this over here, and now I'm gonna go in with my Centella water alcohol-free toner, just to kind of rehydrate and help with my skin absorption of. Centella is actually really good for your skin. I found out just recently that Centella is really, really good for your skin. Now I'm going to go in with my niacinamide serum by Good Molecules to kind of. Hey, Michaela, how you doing, beautiful? Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. That was a really good question, Inspire. I don't often get questions like that when it comes to under the eyes. I normally get questions about cleansing and what type of products I use. But I also want to let you guys know that skincare is super personal. So what works for me may not work for Cupcake. What works for Cupcake may not work for Michaela. What works for Michaela may not work for Dr. Holt. So please make sure that you guys are knowing your skin and what type of skin you have. That really helps a lot. Kwame is just spraying himself with holy water. And praise him. Glory to his name. I'm going in while I'm letting. Let me do another serum as well. I'm going to do the vitamin C complex. You guys know I love my vitamin C. The two best things for me is vitamin C and retinol. I've been using this retinol by, I just tried this last night. This is the Olay Regenerist retinol. But I used this other one, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, because I got these on Monday. So it was Tuesday. I used this one. This is by CeraVe. And it's actually really, really good. I used to use just Naturium's retinol, but that's a really good price retinol, and it's really, really, really good. So I definitely recommend it. If you guys notice when I'm using serums, I pat them in because I want them to absorb into my skin. And so I highly recommend that you pat them in, and then you can go and rub in the areas that you want it to. But I like patting them in because it really gets into my skin, and I feel like it absorbs better, especially when my skin is hydrated. And really, what I've been really doing in these past couple of weeks and testing these products, some of them were given to me by the company, and others were I purchased. But what I'm doing in these products or with these products is, and in this phase right now, is really working on hydration. Do you use the same products for your nighttime routine? No, I do not. Thanks, Cupcake. You know what, Cupcake? Cupcake is always on best mod in these YouTube streets. Thank you. It was Tuesday. I got them. Thank you so much. But yes, that's a good question. Now he has nighttime holy water to do. But inspired to use the same products for your nighttime routine. No, and like I said, I think I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna film it, and then I'm gonna do a voiceover while I'm doing my morning routine. But I'll do a voiceover while you guys see my routine and what I'm doing at night, because I use different products. There's some things that I basically use, like I do the same process but different products. So for example, I do obviously my cleansing. I do a double cleanse at night because I want to get the sunscreen off of my skin. I'm going in with my hyaluronic acid. You know what? No, I'll use this one. I'm going over my hyaluronic acid, but I'm going to add in a little bit more hydration just to lock all of that in. So I'm going over my hyaluronic acid. And the hyaluronic acid for me is is kind of like a sealant for me. Even though you're supposed to use the moisturizer to lock everything in, hyaluronic acid's purpose is to take whatever that voiceover gonna be so sexy, like that candle commercial. You're hilarious, Cupcake. Hyaluronic acid is for kind of, it absorbs and pulls things into the skin. So that's why it's not good to do skincare on a plane, because it's absorbing whatever molecules and things are in the air, and it's bringing it into your skin. And so oftentimes you'll hear a lot of skincare enthusiasts and experts will say, don't do a lot of skincare on the plane. Or because I've been on the plane and I've seen people do their skincare routine on the plane. I'm like, why are you doing that? You should have did it before you went on the plane, but you shouldn't do it while you're on the plane. And I'll do a travel skincare, basic travel skincare routine for you guys too, so you guys can see it and what I recommend for that. So I just did my hyaluronic acid. And the hyaluronic acid, so I like to have all of the moisture on my skin, and it seals everything in because it's pulling everything into the skin. Now, it doesn't lock everything in, but it pulls everything into the skin. So I'm going in with my Skin Fix triple lipid peptide cream. It's a lot of words, but I'm going in with that, and I go in with the moisturizer afterwards, because then now I go in and now everything is going to be locked in with this moisturizer. So everything that I put in my skin is going to be locked in. Now, what I should have did is my eye cream before this, but it's totally fine because I'm gonna do my face oil, which is gonna lock everything in, like completely seal everything in, for sure. Even though you don't need to do a face oil, but you know, I like doing. I'm a little bougie when it comes to stuff like this, so it's fine. You really don't need a face oil. You get a good moisturizer, you're good to go for the day. What kind of planes are you on where people are doing skincare? Girl, you'll be very surprised. You know what they do. That's another conversation. I'm gonna go in with this Thick and Smooth, rich peptide eye cream. Again, you don't really need an eye cream, but I like to do a little extra, and I'm a little extra hydration in this area. And you notice I don't go directly into I don't go directly under my eye, just so you guys can see. That's a lot. I put a lot on this side, but it's fine. It's just extra, you know. And then I work my way up. I like to go in between. For some reason, in between the nose right here, it's like always super dry. I don't understand why, but it gets dry there. So I just like to add a little extra and put a little on my nose. And right here in this little crinkle, I like to put moisturizer there. But I'm putting it right in. I start on the bone, and then I work my way in. And I'm just being really gentle. It probably looks like it's rough, but I'm really being as gentle as possible, because I don't want like any type of wrinkles there or anything like that. It's a really sensitive area of your skin. So hold on. Inspire says, I think nutrition also plays a key role in healthy skin. Absolutely. You have to drink the water. Like you have to drink the water. That soda stuff, even juices, it's not the way to go. It's really just not. Yeah, that's why he eats switches off the trees. You get on my nerve, Cupcake. I'm going in with this multi-peptide lash brow serum. And you know, this is not necessary, but I just like the way it makes my eyebrows feel. I recommend this, especially ladies, if you want, when you guys are putting on like makeup on your doing your brows. I would put this on first and then put on your makeup, because it creates kind of like a protective barrier on the hairs there, and it just makes your it doesn't feel like it's like it feels like you just put conditioner on your eyebrows. It just feels really, really nice. And then also I like putting that serum on there because the skin underneath it doesn't flake, so it keeps it healthy. So even though I like put all the other moisturizers and stuff and serums on. But yeah, one thing that I tell people to really invest in is serums. If you're going to really invest in the skincare, you need to invest in your in serums. Really, the moisturizers, you can get because most moisturizers are basically the same. Like really. So if you can invest in a good moisturizer, then you'll be fine. Really, the serums is where you're gonna get most of your bang for your buck, which is why I have a bunch of serums. Essences, you don't really need essences. Essences are really just luxury. And I'm going in with my plush pudding, which is a lip mask for, I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. It's an intensive lip mask. There we go. Intensive recovery lip mask at Fancy Skin. And so, and I don't really need a lot, so I'm just gonna. But yeah, if I have a lot of essences because I love essence. It just, that's more luxury. You don't have to have essence, because if you get a good toner, you'll be good to go. A good toner, a good cleansing cleanser. I just put my plush pudding on. Okay, Cupcakes, you better go ahead and get this fancy. Yeah, and because it's still raining outside, it's a lot of overcast. I'm gonna go in with a SPF 30 today, because I don't need to do a full thing. And this is the Hydrovisor. These are the days that I like to have a lighter or a less toned or less than 50 sunscreen. So I already put on my moisturizer. I'm just gonna go in with the sunscreen, and I like I said, I've been using this Centella water alcohol free toner. If this had alcohol in it, I would not do this in between steps. So it's basically just rehydrating, kind of like what my the reason why I'm not adding this on or any of my Evian facial sprays, because it's water and I don't want to kind of rub off the moisturizer. So this kind of like, it's almost like a setting spray, but it's not, if that makes any sense, because it's doing the work of the Lord. That's what it's doing. Can y'all send y'all's rain on down here to Texas? Listen, Texas has a lot to atone for. So God is just doing what he needs to do. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Texas has a lot to atone for, baby. I'm sorry. You know, don't worry. Just put the blood of the lamb over your door. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So I'm going in with my hydrovisor. And I want to say this, even though, and I kind of mentioned this before, even though there is not any like sun out or whatever, like direct sunlight, please make sure that you still put on sunscreen when you leave your house. And the reason why is because you're dealing with free radicals, and you're dealing with UVA rays and UV rays and all that stuff. Even though it's shining right through the clouds, y'all. So don't get fooled. You can still get a sun. I knew somebody that got a sunburn with overcast. It can get bad out there. So just be careful. Make sure you wear your sunscreen. I don't care how much melanin you have. Wear your sunscreen because we get affected by that stuff all the time too. So I finished all of that. I did my sunscreen is on. I'm gonna do my face oil now to lock everything in, and just to add a little bit of a glow. And I don't need a lot. I really don't do a lot. I just do maybe 1, 2, maximum 3 or 4 drops. I'm gonna do 3 drops today, and then I just rub it in, and then that's it. Keep it simple. And then something that I wanted to show you guys that I think was really that I think would be really helpful for you guys. And I already told you guys about my little I'm gonna use this one. My little trick that I do when I'm locking in my skincare. Is I will take setting spray and set it really with the eyes, around the eyes, because then it keeps everything locked in, and I'll let that dry down and I'm good to go. But sunscreen, you can't just put on sunscreen during the day and call it a day. Like it's not over. Okay, so you can't do that. You gotta reapply, right? So especially if you're in the sun all day, you gotta reapply. I am like I said, I typically work from home, but if I do travel, or if I'm going to do an event or whatever, or if I'm doing a film shoot, or I'm on location, or whatever the situation is, I do carry different types of ways to kind of reapply sunscreen throughout the day, because sunscreen maximum will last for, depending on how strong it is, probably a maximum of an hour, maybe 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. Some sunscreens they last, if you don't sweat, they last about probably three hours, some of them. But I just reapply with this one. This one is the classic Vakula, the classic face mist. Now this one says that it's lightweight. It's a little heavy. I'm gonna say that it's a little heavy. I definitely have to double cleanse at night when I use this. But for my ladies out there who has makeup and you want to do a reapplication of it, this is perfect for you. Makeup setting spray. It's by the same company, Kula, and you can use it, and it has some hydrating benefits in there. peony leaf, juniper berry, and phoenix leaf stem cells. It's really, really good stuff. It's really good for your skin, and it's a resetting spray, and it's SPF. It has SPF in it. Now this one, it says SPF 30, but something is better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey Raymond, how you doing, King? Thank you for joining. I really like this when I go out because it's lightweight. It really feels. I like this one better than this one. But if it's heavy outside, it's what's gonna be. I'm going. You know, if it's hot outside, I need. Hey Keats, how you doing, King? Thank you for joining. Another one. I like this one, but it's not my first go-to because it says invisible daily defense and it says it's lightweight. It does not feel lightweight to me because I do feel it gets a little sticky, and I feel like my hey Kyrie, what's up, brother? You're wearing makeup setting on today. Who you be? No, I'm saying that I use this to see if you see how you come in loud and wrong. No, but I use this one. This is a SPF spray. And again, I it's not my favorite, but out of all of the SPF sprays, if it's cheaper and it does its job, and it's 50. So if it's like super hot outside and it's beaming, I will use this, and if I have to, I will use this. But again, I go with this one, which is the classic face mist, and it's a sunscreen. I will probably use this if I'm going on to the beach. Yeah, because then I don't feel like I won't, I'll feel okay. But if I'm going throughout the day and I just want something lightweight, and for those who are who wear makeup, I would definitely use this one. So, and I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. Just wanted to say that. But y'all can sponsor me if you want. Praise God. Yeah, I've actually been reading this book, y'all. Triumph Over Adversity by Catrice Downs, aka Cocktails with Catrice. Shout out to her. It's really, really good. Let me read you guys the back of it. I highly recommend if you are you gonna pose like my pick after. Bye, cupcakes. Anyway, it says church hurt is something that is periling the body of Christ at a rapid rate. Thousands of believers all over the country resist going to church due to their past hurts and pain. Triumph Over Adversity is a book not about exposing church hurt, but rather a healing manual for many believers who have lost their way with Christ and have a yearning to testify, which means, to Teshuvah, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that, which means to return to God. Church bashing isn't necessary when your relationship with God is at stake, not to mention the lives that are connected to you because of your testimony. Catrice's story is an interesting one that shows how hurt can manifest into a downward spiral outside of the will of God, into a beautiful love story of deliverance between a servant and her creator. So I'm looking forward to finishing it up. I started it. It looks like it's going to be an easy read, so I should be done with it in a few days, depending on my time, my schedule. I could really knock this out in a day, to be quite honest with you. But I don't have that type of time. So I definitely will check it out or finish it up before the end of the week for sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. Definitely check it out if you want to grab one. Support Black-owned, overcome your or Black-owned Black authors. I don't know if you can see it. Overcome Your Church Hurt at the bottom is what it says. Triumph Over Adversity. It's a very pretty cover. There she is. Yes. So shout out to you, Patrice, teaching the people and giving people some education. All right. So those were my products for today. I'm definitely going to do, because you guys are really interested in my nighttime routine, I'm definitely going to do a more stylized video. Probably I'll use my other camera, not my laptop camera. And what scent am I going to do today? I think I'm going to do... Okay, why not? Let's do... yeah, I'm going to do Moonlight Path today by Bath & Body Works. And then I usually mix it Um, ooh, that's strong. Yeah, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that. I usually mix it. What can I mix it with? Ooh, that's strong. Bless him. We'll use this one. This is Gundam by Bath and Body Works. Oop, speaking away. We should be fine. Well, now that smells good. Now we got a little balance. Praise God. Balance it out. And then I have an oil that I usually use. Let's see here. We use this one. This is one that I blended myself. So, yeah, that should work. Oh yes. Now I smell like a man. What is Bentley's skincare routine? Smell like a delicate man. What is Bentley's skincare routine? He doesn't have a skincare routine. He's spoiled enough, cupcakes. You always trying it. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I'm gonna close out with this hydrovisor for it's the hand mask or hand cream. It has a little bit of SPF in it, SPF 15. I don't know why they put SPF in this, because people wash their hands, kind of like a waste, but it does feel really, really good. But anywho, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I saw this and I was blessed. I saw this when I was scrolling through Facebook on today. I don't normally go on Facebook, but I saw this and I don't know who posted it, but there it is. It says, I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. And I believe that was by oh my God, why am I forgetting his name? I am looking at him. Why am I forgetting his name? Help me, Jesus. It's not. Is it Langston Hughes? No. Yes, Langston Hughes. But mushroom juice. What? What's your favorite? James Baldwin. Thank you, Raymond. Father, forgive me. I am so sorry, James Baldwin. That was a Portia moment. But anyway, what's your favorite cologne? I don't have one inspiring. The reason why I don't have one is I mix my scents. And I really don't like colognes. I typically like body sprays because it's lighter. And I usually go with oils because they last longer. Oftentimes what I do, and here's another little trick, is when I get a body spray that I really, really like, I'll take baby oil and I'll spray the body spray on me, and then I'll take baby oil and lock it in. That usually lasts all day. Mushroom juice inspired. It's so stupid. Cupcake, you are trying to roll this. Isn't she? But anyway, I saw this this quote, and it really hit me because oftentimes we sit there and we see people talk about things or whatever, and we say I try to be a man of my word when I say things and when I do things. Of course, we're human, shit happens or whatever, and we got to do what we got to do. But I really tried to keep my word. That's something that one of my drill sergeants in my when I was going through basic, one of the things that he always said to me, he was like, I can take you stealing from me. I can take you, what did he say? He said, I can take you stealing from me. I can take you stabbing me, but I can't take you lying to me. And because once you lie to me, or once you show me a pattern of lies, then it's just, I can't move with you. And I can't rock with that. That stuck with me for a long time because I didn't understand what he meant at first, and now, like growing up and or when I left the military, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Because nobody, like when you are, it's kind of like when you're in a relationship with someone and they cheat on you. It's like, oh, I matched my pick to the fit. Can't deal with you. It's kind of like when you're in a relationship with someone and then they cheat on you. It's like you cheated on them and you told them that you gave them a commitment. And then you go back and you break that commitment. And then you keep breaking that commitment. You keep cheating on that person. That person we can't trust you now, girl. You kept cheating. You kept saying that you were going to do something, but your actions are saying other things. And so for me, it's really hard for me to believe anybody or take anything, advice or information or whatever from people who say that they're going to do something and then they don't constantly. I'm just shaping up my beard, you guys, and I already put before when I get out the shower. My first thing that I do is I go for my beard because that's the first thing that dries up fast, and I want to make sure that I put and I'll probably do a beard routine too. I put all of the stuff in there, so now I'm just shaping it up after it was drying down, and it shrinks a little bit, and so. And I just trimmed it this week, so it's like there's still a little flyaways. I didn't do a deep trim, so but I'm gonna probably do that this weekend. But yeah, so for me, it's just like I have to see how you move, and if you constantly are moving in a way where it looks what I call hypocritical, and that's why we have all these issues with these pastors that are out there that they're saying one thing and then they're talking about homosexuals. They're talking about women and what their role is, and then they're going out there and how to run a marriage, and then they're going out there cheating on their wives with half of the damn choir. What's your problem? You trying to make me cheat on Dominic's beard? Yeah. Okay. No, Dominic's beard is righteous. He has a really long beard, and his beard is dope. I don't want my beard too long. I kind of trim. I had my beard before it was really long, and I just couldn't maintain it. It was just too much. So I just kind of keep it at this length, and well maintained as much as possible. I actually had issues kind of keeping my line. If you see, my hair is growing in there, and I've been using. I'm gonna do a beard routine. That's what I'm gonna do. For sure. But anyway, that's why I saw this and I was just like, oh, this is dope. I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. And I want to always make sure that I'm operating in what I say and not what and operate and move and do what I say and not what I hope to say and not what I'm hoping, because we all strive to do bigger and better things, and we all strive to be better, but I think it's important that if we don't walk in it, then what's the purpose? It's like me telling you to not drink, poison, and then I'm drinking it myself. So that's all I got today, y'all. It's been a fun day or fun morning with you, with Cupcakes and her raggedy behind sitting there trying to talk about my stuff and trolling me. But I love you, sis, always. But that's all I got for you guys. I hope that you learned some stuff on today. I hope that you are. I hope that you're having a good day, or will have a good day. I'm just going in with the last thing right here, which is Aquaphor. It's really, really cheap. You can get. I bought this several months ago, and it's still. I barely got a quarter of it in. But I use this to lock everything in. It's kind of like my lip moisturizer. So now I'm ready. I'm gonna go get clothed, and I'm going to go start my day and make some candles and do everything. Sorry I wasn't interactive this morning. What do you say? Sorry I wasn't interactive. I'm about to unleash the dragon, and it's the 4-man school. Get them kids together, Dr. Holt. Don't worry about it. You good. You have a wonderful and blessed day, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining in. And just make sure that you guys, remember that it's a great day to create a great day. Sorry, it's a great day to have a great day. So create one. It's the parents. Don't let them parents stress you out. Oh, that inspired talking about pull the fire drill. Pull the fire drill. Pull it. We love you guys. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Until then, create a great one and vibe out.
What if we run out of time and second chances, empty-handed? I wanna know, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust this that's about to let us know?